Birmingham City 2, Wrexham 0. Much better performance today, really good actually, considering I wasn't particularly confident headed into today's game. I was really pleased actually. We were great, at them from pretty much the first whistle, pressing, doing well, getting the ball down, getting some chances away and everything. So yeah, it was good. First half was very good. Osman on that left-hand side was very lively. I thought Vicente as well was good. I think when Stansfield plays a little bit deeper as well, I think he opens up the pitch a little bit more. Prisk did okay, and also, just very solid at the back. We needed a goal, but we did get it in the second half. I was worried a little bit that it wasn't going to come in the first half with the amount of chances we had. But Vicente, back post, headed it into the near post. Nkonkwo can't keep it out, it's a good header. And then Clara gets the one to seal it off. Wrexham, I thought, were very underwhelming. I expected a lot more from them, considering after they're pushing for the playoffs and probably were looking to get a good result after their defeat the other day. But yeah, much more like it. I'm happy for Davis. I'm happy for the team, and yeah, it's nice to see see a win again and some goals as well. But yeah, Dad, thoughts? What do you think?
Yeah, well, very similar to you, I think, in terms of I'm happy that we got a win. Happy for Davis, happy for the players. Thought we deserved to win as well, so it wasn't like an undeserved win or anything. We definitely deserved to win with a better side throughout, really. They didn't offer anything, really, considering they're a team going for the top 6.
It shows that the division's like nothing to it, really.
Well, I don't think there's any decent teams in it, I've got to be honest. I think we've seen so many poor teams come to Blues this year, and I see that's right up there, isn't it? Wrexham's performance today, they were completely powder puffed. I don't think they offered a single thing, did they, really? And I've never thought they were a great side, but obviously they've got a lot of spirit about it, and they've done well, haven't they? And they've been on the rise, and they could still finish in the top 6 and still end up in the Premier League, couldn't they? So that is very possible. But I think there was a golfing class today, in my opinion. Our players, we have got quality players. Whether or not we like what's gone on or whatever happens, it's undeniable that we've got quality footballers there as well. So yeah, people like Carlos Vicente, I thought had a brilliant game. But like you say, I thought Osman caused them problems all day. Yeah, so all the way through. I mean, Kyle Wagner coming back in, I thought made a massive difference on that left-hand side. But it was good to see us just try and get the ball forward early as well, because I think we got the balls many times when we actually tried to play forward. Sometimes we play forward too early, in my opinion, so can't get the balance right on that, can you? But there was no sideways and backwards stuff today, was there at all? It was actually trying to go and win the game, and we probably could have had 3 or 4.
It's how I know we can play today. We've obviously got that ability, and for some reason, for most of the games of the season, we've just been playing this very cautious style of football. Yeah, absolutely. So I think, when you think, it's a frustrating one for us, isn't it? Because when you look at a side like that, it's going for the top 6, and yet there's a golfing class between us. I don't, for the life of me, understand why we are 14th or 15th when they're, 7th or 8th. So you do wonder what's gone on this season that's made us not be able to turn in more of those performances more often. There's been so many opportunities for us to finish in the top 6, and we're miles off it. And then you look at performance like today, and you can't understand why we are where we are. So yeah, I don't think there's a problem with the players. I've said it all season. I think we've got a good squad of players. I think there's lots of things to be said there, just underused or misused or whatever. So yeah, but I feel like the confidence was back today as well.
Yeah,
I think the last few games that we've had just look like.
Well, it is, isn't it? That's the thing though. But it's about winning, isn't it? When you're winning, you get confidence, don't you? When you score goals and you play a certain way, you get more confident. But yeah, overall, thought we played really well. I thought Pake made a massive difference coming on. By the way, the second half, thought he controlled the game again. Yeah, I think he's absolute tip-top quality in my opinion. And yeah, you can see why certain players make such a difference to the game when they come in and make a difference. Wagner, Pake, etc. Vicente, yeah, looked absolute quality today in my opinion. So yeah, that's about it, and that's where we are. We got, 4 games left or something like that, 2 away, 2 at home. So we just got to see how many more points we can get and see where we finish, and then evaluate in the summer. And I'm sure that's exactly what United will do. They don't want to be pissing about in this division forever, do they? Let's face it. Playing those sort of sides, we want to be up there with the very best. So, and the difficult bit is getting out of that division. So they need to have a reevaluate in the summer and work out how we go forward, because there's so much that's so positive about the club, and we just need to turn that into something meaningful now.
Speaking of positive, Jack.
I've been smiling all day. skipping along the road. Don't know what you're trying to insinuate there. Yeah, well, we won. So so I asked them to win every week, and this week they did it. A bit too little, too late, really, if I'm honest. Turning a performance like that could have been really useful when the season was still alive. But I was amazed how terrible Wrexham were. I mean, genuinely amazed. I thought they had a performance where looked like they had nothing to play for. And actually, their season's really alive still, and I think a win today would have been huge for them. And they just didn't lay a glove on us. I was just amazed by it, really, if I'm honest. There was quite a lot of positives. Probably means that, like I've suspected for a while, that Davis will keep his job, because you can't make a case after that game, can you? But it just feels a bit like the story of our season, doesn't it? It's it's a big victory, but it will still just put us 15th, so it doesn't really have too much significance for me, if I'm honest. But at least there's times to at least enjoy yourself sometimes, isn't there? So no, I don't have much to say. I think if we'd lost, I'd have loads to say, I suppose, because I usually do. But we did the job against another poor side, which I think was a bit of a kick in the teeth, really, for us watching. You thought another team that's had a better season than you, and you're better than them. I mean, the amount of teams we've played, and they've just been dog shit. And you're like, how are we still below these teams with the obvious quality we've got in the team, and the funds and all that he's going for us, and we're just finishing below them.
There's been
just rubbish.
There's been too many games like the Derby game this season. Do you know what I mean? Where we've just been
and it's just going to get harder next season, because there'll be better teams, and there already is good teams that are going to push on next season who've had a bit of a shit one this one.
Yeah.
I just think we are, but this was the chance. This absolutely was the chance.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at Wrexham, Derby, Hull, all the teams we played, I don't rate a single one of them.
No.
And we've been worse, and that's been the most annoying thing. I was looking at the game today. It was irritating me, if I'm honest, that we were winning, because I was thinking, where's this been all season? Why is it now that we've got 4 games left, and it means that we'll only probably finish 15th rather than 17th, that we've decided to turn it on and absolutely wipe the floor with somebody for once? He just seemed to be doing everything I was asking him to do all season, actually playing the ball forward, putting the ball in the box. It was okay, now we can actually do this. I don't know, I just feel like we've fucked about with the season too much, if I'm honest. But that's the negative way to look at today.
I mean, there's a good point in that, though, isn't it? When you look at that, everyone's been trying to scratch their heads to work out why we're struggling so much, and then today you see that and you think, well, where's this been? I mean, I can understand that our away form's been really poor or whatever, but there's been times at home this year where we could have turned in performances like that, and if we'd have got a couple more wins, the season would still be alive, wouldn't it? So why is it now that we're so far off that, when we've got players who can make a difference in this? I mean, people were criticising the lineup before the game, but I completely disagree with that, because when I looked at the lineup, I thought for the first time in weeks we've actually got a proper back four. We've got a right back, a left back, and 2 centre backs.
Everybody played in their positions today.
But them 2 centre backs as well, as in Neumann and Clara, clearly are our 2 best centre backs. So why has he not been playing them? But it's decisions like that, isn't it, really? And just giving people the chance. Vicenti's come in, Priska's come in, Solis has come in. He played them today, and we looked a better side for it. And
I mean, Neumann in particular, actually, because there was loads of times today
really
where we just won the ball and did simple things. Because we've messed about so much this season with Clara and Cashin and Clara and Panzo, Clara and Robinson and stuff like that.
Too much trying to make decisions too much when it's obvious. Just play your best players and play them in the right positions, and let us have a go at trying to win the game, especially at home.
There's no fannying around at the back of it either.
No, today they did it, and they did it all really, really well. So I can't think of a single thing that Wrexham did that you felt like, we're under pressure here.
Yeah,
we never were we at all? Even when they threw on their,
they just offered nothing.
No, nothing.
Not once today did I think they'd actually score.
No.
I can't even remember a shot on target from them.
I mean, good luck to them, do you know what I mean? They've come through the divisions and they've had a really good season. Yeah. But like I've said all along, we've got different aims to a lot of clubs nowadays. We just need to start realising that. But the first one to do, though, is to get out of this division, isn't it? So I think we need to work out how we get out of this division, and you go for that. Don't worry about everything else. Everything else will take care of itself. How do we get out of this? If that means Davies stays, fair enough. If it means he goes, fair enough. It's just about the club now, isn't it? It's about how we move forward. And I don't want to get into next season yet, because we haven't even finished this season, have we? But there needs to be a lot more thinking about how we go about achieving that aim, because we can't just keep going through more and more of these pissing about seasons. We don't want to just stay in the Championship like that forever. We've got bigger ambitions. We've got a 60,000 seat stadium right behind us that starts getting built in 27. How many more seasons are we going to hang around playing Championship teams like we have done this year, who have been of poor quality? Honestly, they have. The whole season there's been a lot of bang average teams all the way through this division, and we're having to put up with it and watch it, and it's frustrating.
Exactly.
It is frustrating.
Because we know we're better.
Yeah, well, I thought we were going to try and rise above that and be better than that. So next season we need to be, don't we?
Yeah, I mean, it's not even a question anymore. You can't have such high ambitions and be like, all right, we'll finish 7th this season. So
No.
not good enough.
No, we've got to aim for the top, and we're going to have to find a way of doing that. And if that means playing more the way like we played today, well, fair enough. Let's get the ball forward and let's go for it. We can't get stuck in these ideas that somehow data's telling us that we've got to play a certain way.
Mum, you're hot mud at half time.
Hot mud? Well, you've had a sauna or something?
I wish I had. No, I had a hot chocolate that was just like brown water. Really. I haven't really got much to say.
They can't see you though.
I don't care.
Good start.
Good start to doing a vlog.
I don't know what to say today. I thought Clara and Neumann were really good. I thought they played really well. I come in last with the least football knowledge, and you've all said everything. I only get to come and talk about the hot chocolate.
Yeah. You have set her up.
I know. So yeah, I thought it was a good game.
Horrible.
If you'd asked me at half time was I enjoying myself, I'd have probably said no. But at the end, it was all right. Actually, looking back on it all, I did enjoy it.
Wasn't enjoying myself at half time.
Boiling hot in this car right now.
It is hot in this car.
And the weather has been, crazy.
It's been a bit like our season today.
Just need some
Up and down,
Up and down, all over the place.
Although I was thinking,
blowing hot and cold.
Yeah.
I think,
Passing it around.
although we would have all liked to have gone up at the beginning of the season, and I think wherever we are now, I don't know what position we're in now, is not a good reflection. You've just got to win your own games, haven't you? And it's just you can't rely on other people.
No.
Because that's not how football works, and you've got to win, and you've got to. I think there's been too much messing around with the lineup, and
I totally agree, and I think that's the point. I think it's a good point there.
You've just
we've got to start believing in ourselves. Like every game we play, we have to go into that game believing we can win. Because isn't that why they got rid of Eustace? Because after he'd gone to Norwich and just set up not to lose, they said, this is not what we're about anymore. We're not just setting up to not lose anymore. We want to win games. But actually, we've just ended up doing the same again this year, where we've ended up just trying not to lose in certain places. So
I think Stansfield and Vicente could be amazing together.
Yeah.
And I think Clara and Neumann just need to play together more.
Yeah.
Clara's been amazing this season. He deserves a big Sunday lunch today with extra Yorkshire puddings.
Extra, bro.
Don't we all? We've had to watch this shite all year.
And it really annoys me when it's a TV game and they go and interview the players after. So at the end, Clara and what's his face were being interviewed at the end, and we didn't get to say like, well done, thanks very much.
Cheers, Carlos.
Have an extra Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah.
At the end, because they're talking to the.
Is somebody hungry, man?
I'm really hungry. I'm hungry.
Enjoy Gestapo soup.
And I haven't
Gestapo soup. What's gazpacho? Spanish.
Terrible Freudian soup that was.
That's what Norman's having.
I haven't got any Yorkshire puddings. I've got no eggs.
Well, before we get ourselves cancelled.
You can't cancel yourself on your own thing, Tom.
You can cancel that.
I'll just blur him out now.
Beep.
Gazpacho.
This does tail off at the end, doesn't it?
Always
This reaction
does.
It's usually when I
come out.
This is the best bit, though, isn't it?
It just descends into whatever. There we
We
go.
need to say hello to, what's his name, Alvin?
Alvin,
Calvin, is it?
Calvin.
What are we talking about?
That young lad.
Yeah, a young lad stopped us. His dad stopped us, and he said he always watches Tommy's vlogs every week, and it's like like headphones on stuff. Doesn't really speak very much, so he's a big fan of the channel. So hello to Calvin, and thanks very much. Keep right on. Thanks your name.
Forgotten his name already.
Yeah,
You've confused me now with your born on blondes.
Anyway, come on, Rush.
Yeah.
Not having.
That's a damn.
It's just turned into a food talk now. This point.
You starting off with Glimpanel on the way up.
Yeah, it's just like brain gobbling.
That sounds like one word, that doesn't it? Glimpanel.
It is.
Doesn't it? Glimpanel. Doesn't it? It doesn't sound like a person's name. Glimpanel. Is that what we're having?
I think there might have been.
Glimpanel.
I think actually what's happening is there's a gas leak in the car at the moment. It's all got a bit delirious.
The engine running,
Delirious.
Food. The Yorkshire puddings were really nice. The gravy's going to be fantastic. Tune into the vlog later on, and food. Mashed potatoes.
Sunday lunch,
It's
isn't it?
Sunday lunch.
Well, if they will put games on early, everyone's going to be thinking Sunday lunch and they come out, aren't they? So.
I didn't even have any breakfast.
If we could wrap
Well,
this
that's
up, I
very
could get
stupid.
home quicker.
Wrap.
Come on,
Aye.
let's go. Fire the shop.
Wrap this up.
Carlos
Thanks for
sandwich.
tuning in. Like and subscribe, keep right on.
This video is proudly supported by RM Risk Management, providing a comprehensive range of services tailored to UK property managers. Visit rmriskmanagement.co.uk to ensure a secure tomorrow. This video is brought to you by Glow Creations. Capture, create and illuminate with Glow Creations. Transforming coaches into speakers and leaders, and studio space for cinematic video, professional photography and broadcast quality podcasts. Visit glowcreations.io and go with Glow.